Back in the building. Back in the building.
Yes, sir.
Episode 97.
Yes, sir.
97.
Yes, sir. We doing it big. So, you know, we are just 3 weeks away.
Yep.
3 weeks away.
3 weeks away.
From that 100.
From that 100.
So, y'all better get ready, you know, because we're going to do it big. So, and we appreciate y'all. So, like you said, this is episode 97. This is your boy Kurt Dog, and this is
Howie.
And as usual, we coming to you live from the dungeon.
Yep.
And we want y'all to do the same thing as always. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I gotta mess with y'all, man. I'm just messing with y'all. I gotta mess with y'all. We appreciate it.
It's all good. You know, they love us anyway, man. We getting things going. You know, if y'all ain't up on it, man, y'all need to check out YouTube. I'm telling you that YouTube is getting live now. You know?
And it's getting fired. And shout that out real quick.
Yes, sir.
Getting fired. I said it's getting fired. I said it's getting fired. And we gotta do our own damn sound effects.
Right, you know, we gotta do our own thing.
Oh, now you want to do it? You son of a bitch.
Right, you all late, trying to have an attitude.
Like, I'll go off when I want to.
Right. Look like we got Dominic on Instagram. What's up, man?
What up?
We tried to go on Facebook, but for some reason Facebook is giving us a hard time. So, but yeah, we couldn't go live on Facebook. They don't like us over there. So appreciate you checking us out, man. But yeah, this is episode 97.
97.
Hot 97.
97. And who had birthdays this week?
Yes, sir. We got a few birthdays. So, number one, rest in peace to my man Prodigy. He had a birthday on November 2nd. So we definitely can't forget about him.
I was trying to get it.
Are you trying to find something for him? Yeah. We gotta find something just for him.
Yeah, man.
You know, that'll capture that essence of Mobb Deep. You know what I mean? So
I can find it, man. Damn, I had everything pulled up and shit. Hold on, we'll find something. I know I saw a Mobb Deep joint. I gotta do that for my man, yo. Prodigy, dude. I mean, the thing that made him, you know, for what they was, man, they were just, you know, they came up in that era of Big and Pac, and I mean, his death in my eyes, that was like the dang, man, that's one from that era, and they will still keep doing shit until, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel
rest in peace, Prodigy, man. We still miss you down here, man.
Rest in peace, man. So
still miss you.
Yes, sir. Also, on November 2nd, we got my man Nelly. So him and Prodigy have the same birthday.
It's Nelly on the... Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no Nelly beat. I'm sorry.
Been going down, baby. Yo, street.
I should have got the... If you want to take a ride with me... Nelly was alright, man.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, he was pop, but hey, man, Nelly had some shit.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I get it, man. You know, I respect him. You know, it wasn't nothing that I was willing to really buy because, you know, I'm more into the street music, but, you know, I respect his hustle. You know what I mean? He's definitely got a lot of the LL influence, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, yeah, and then also we got one more birthday. My main man, who goes by many names, Brother Love, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or just Diddy.
That nigga Diddy!
Yes, sir. Or Diddy Dirty Money.
Making niggas walk for cheesesteak since motherfucking 2000?
Right, 2000 and I don't even remember.
Yo, you didn't make that a shirt. Making motherfuckers walk for cheesecake since
I think it was 2003, something like that, yeah.
2003. Mm-hmm. See, Puffy already got money, but we just gave you an idea. We just gave you. Diddy making niggas walk for cheesecake since.
Right. And speaking of Diddy and making the band, you know, it's rumored that they go and do it again. So, you know, we talked about that before. So don't forget, y'all heard it here first. Making the band is supposedly coming back. So we shall see with that. I'm ready for that, man. So, you know, because I want to give it a chance. You know, the first time around, I only watched a few episodes. So, you know, if they bring it back, I'm really going to be trying to see what they do this time. So, but yeah, so let's get into some new music. So we got my man Guru and DJ Premier's album has just dropped.
Motherfucking Gangstarr. Yes, one of the best yet.
One of the best yet. And man, listen, it's proven. It's absolutely proven to be one of the best. You know what I mean? This album is getting dope reviews. It's all over the place. It's getting marketed everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. I've heard a few songs. I'm loving it so far, man. So yes. I'm gonna get me a copy. Like you said, they just did the digital now.
Yeah, the digital's out now, and then I want to say the CD's out the 15th, and the vinyl's out the 23rd. Now I might be wrong about that. I gotta check because I went on Amazon and tried to get an order. I might try to see if I go to my man's local shop just to to support. Yeah. But yeah, man, like I'm gonna get a copy of that shit because I mean I was an avid fan of Gangstarr. Like not since day one, but you know, like I was telling Curtis, man, when I first saw Gangstarr, you know, it was back when BET used to play the good shit. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I saw him and I'm like, I saw this guy, I was like, who this motherfucker looking like LL Cool J and shit? This fake ass. But then I started listening to this guy, I was like, man, you know, this guy's actually talking about shit. This guy's talking about life and all this other stuff. So, man, I think my first Gangstarr album was, I want to say, Hard to Earn. Okay. And then I got Moment of Truth. Then I got The Owners in 2003. The Owners is great. I think Moment of Truth, outside of maybe the new one that's coming out, because I haven't really heard it yet, but what I've heard is like that old Chemistry, man. But
yeah, the Moment of Truth, I did have that one, but I didn't get The Owners.
Yeah, The Owners is crazy, man. Yeah. But Moment of Truth definitely one of the best. Yeah. And then I got Daily Operation and Step in the Arena. Yeah. And I meant to get no more Mr. Nice Guy. I didn't get that, unfortunately.
Step in the Arena.
Yeah, Step in the Arena was great, man. That back when motherfuckers put songs on it. You didn't get like no 7 shit. Right. That nigga had like 20 songs on the fucking app. Well, it was about 18, but you might as well say 20. Yeah. Man,
you got your money's worth back then.
Yes, sir.
Now,
yes, sir.
You know, now this is so funny because I just listened to Kanye's new album, the Jesus is King album. So since we're talking about music, let me just tell you this.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of songs on there. It was somewhere in the teens, but each song was so short. It was like maybe 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes. I saw one that was like 1.5 minutes, and I was just like, what the hell, dude? So you're just throwing a whole bunch of shit together. And, you know, in my honest opinion, it wasn't that great of an album. There was some dope beats on there because, you know, Kanye always comes through with some good beats. And there was a couple of tracks, like maybe 1 or 2, where I was like, okay, he flowing. He got a good flow on this one. But it was just like the subject matter and the content. It was just like, it sounds kind of boring. You know what I mean? It was like he was trying to make a gospel album, but he came off just a little corny, you know, to me anyway.
And see, that's the fear that you have with, not to cut you off, but that's the fear that you have with gospel hip-hop albums. Yeah. Because it's like, I'm not saying they don't belong together. I'm not saying that. Yeah. But it's just, it's really hard to, if you would say blur the line. Like if you would just came out as a rapper, but if you have like religious undertones, you could pull that off a whole lot easier than if you're saying I'm a Christian who's trying to do hip hop.
Right.
If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you put your shit under Christian rap, it's like so much. It's limiting to yourself,
right.
You know, but there's
some dope Christian rappers out there.
Yeah, LA Symphony is one of them, and I mean they got some dope. Man, they got some dope shit.
Yeah.
I mean, just because, you know, they you know, I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a Christian or anything like that to enjoy that album. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I suggest everybody go back and listen to LA Symphony. It's a good, positive, uplifting album. And it's fun.
Yeah, and I mean, to me, it felt like if he would have done, because see, like, you can do it. Like when he did Jesus Walks.
Oh, that was
dope
awesome.
Song. Yeah, it came out so dope that it didn't even matter, you know, that it wasn't a street song. You know, a lot of people, even people who weren't Christian, were still vibing with it. Like, this is dope. So it's like that. If he could have delivered more like that, I think we'd have had, you know. But for me, it wasn't.
Yo, great. I know what he should have delivered. Remember that shit he had on the fucking what was it? Late Registration. Or one of the other, it was either that like his second official or third album. Remember that crack music?
Oh, yeah.
We got that, because that had that gospel feel to it. Yo, that crack music, oh my God.
Exactly.
He put his foot in that shit.
Yeah,
we took that shit, cooked that shit, made it crack music.
Yo, Kanye.
Woo!
But my man Black Thought said the pre-Kardashian Kanye.
Yeah, he killed that shit.
Yeah, man. So he was doing his thing, man. You know, you can't deny Yeezy. But yeah, and back to the new music. So Dave East has a new album coming out. It's gonna be out very soon. It's called Survival. I don't think it's released yet, but it's coming out very soon in the next week or two. But he's already dropped a couple of songs. He dropped one just the last couple of days with him and Nas, so you know that's dope. It's called Godfather Part 4. I don't know if that was inspired by the Mobb Deep Godfather Part 3.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's him and Nas, and it's called Godfather 4. But it's dope, man. It's one of them deep, just ghetto stories, you know what I mean? And so I really loved it, man. And you know, it just sounded like you getting that old nasty Nas, you know what I mean? That 1994 Nas, you know what I mean?
Dang.
So, yeah, it was like he had that hunger in him. But Onyx got a new album coming out. So
all right.
Their album is going to be called Snowmads, and I think it's a compilation album with them and another group. If I understand correctly, but they released one song so far and it was dope. I can't remember the name of it, but if you follow them on Instagram, you'll see the clip where they showed part of the video of the song they dropped, and it's dope, man. Just it's got the same Onyx appeal that you always love, and so I'm happy about that. A lot of older groups are really coming back in the game. We know Black Moon just released the album, so you know within the past month. Now also, some exciting news that I'm loving. Dres from Black Sheep.
Yo.
He got permission from J Dilla's mom to release an album using a whole bunch of J Dilla material, production and everything. That's dope. That's dope right there. So I think that's dope, man. And you know, we lost J Dilla at a young age, but you know, supposedly there's like over 500 folders of nothing but production and material from him. So he's gotten permission to do an album, and he's gonna be releasing that the first part of 2020. So y'all get ready for that. I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, y'all need to check out that Gangstarr album, man. Support that, man, because it's all over the place. You can probably find a few of the songs on YouTube just so you can, you know, get familiar. But
we've been sharing some, you know, from the podcast. You know what I'm saying, from on the site and stuff. I mean, yeah, man. I'm really so happy for that, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm really so happy. Rest in peace, Guru.
Rest in peace, Guru.
You know what I'm
saying? But yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'm gonna copy a copy of that. So, but that's it for new music right now. So we're gonna move into our topics, but before we get too heavy into the topics, I just want to make a mention. Last week, after the last podcast, I uploaded a clip to Instagram, giving some birthday shout outs to Sha Rock, the first lady of hip hop, and the chief rocker Busy B. And so I tagged both of them in the clip, and then Busy B, he hit the like button, so he liked it, and then also he followed us back. So we got a follow from Busy B, the chief rocker. What you know about that? Chief rocker Busy B.
Yeah, I remember back, you know, this was before I had my religious experience and threw my shit out so I could follow white Jesus.
Right.
But I went and saw KRS-One, and Busy B was like, you know, pretty much, not to discredit Busy B when I say this, but he was pretty much like his, I don't want to say hype man, because I mean, this is the chief rocker, but he pretty much, you know, stepping with KRS-One, like he was like doing stuff with him, like on stage, like helping out on a couple of songs, and man, it was dope. It was dope. Yeah, I think that was like 2004, 2005, man. And and Ziggy's and Winston before they closed, you know, they closed down, but they had like a lot of, you know, a lot of good artists that came through there, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I mean that's good because both of them are known to rock a crowd. You know, that's why Busy B called himself the chief rocker, because he was always good at rocking the crowd. And KRS-One, we know any live show he do, you know, it's a rap. So
you know, the crazy thing about like the man, like I felt when I went to the KRS-One show, I felt better. I mean, I hate to say I'm like a church guy when I say this. I felt better leaving than going there.
Oh wow! Okay.
I mean, I felt like, man, I feel like I can do shit. I mean, I didn't do shit, but it's like, man, I feel like,
right,
you know.
Yo, that's crazy. Hey, you know, it is what it is, man.
Oh man.
But yeah, shout out to KRS and Chief Rocker Busy B.
Bang, bang, bigger,
Yeah, man. I was, you know, a big fan. As a kid, you know, because his songs, you know, used to get hype over him, man. So I had his first album. I was loving it. I wish I still had it, man. That's a collector's item right there, man. So, but so anyway, what you want to go into first, Lord Jamar?
Yeah, let's my man, Lord Jamar.
Yeah, so earlier today, Lord Jamar posted a picture on his Instagram of Eminem, and it shows Eminem sitting on a couch, and it's supposed to be backstage somewhere, and he has a black mask of a black person's face. So there's one shot where they show him just sitting there, and the mask is kind of leaned to the back, and then there's another shot where it shows him with the mask on. And so Lord Jamar is looking at it like that's kind of racist, and why would you do that? You know, you got to explain that. Now, what has happened is most people are realizing that what it was Eminem was it was a Will Smith mask, because there was one time in early Eminem's career where he was just kind of throwing a few shots at Will Smith for, you know, just for kind of being too clean of a rapper, too cornballish. You know, he felt like Will was just a little too corny, and so, you know, he threw a few shots at him in some records. And I think Will did respond one good time, but he didn't really do a whole lot. He just threw like 1 or 2 bars at him, you know what I mean? So, but I think that's what it was, and that's what most people are saying. It was at some kind of European award show, and Eminem was just trying to make fun of Will Smith while he was either presenting an award or accepting an award, something to that effect.
Yeah, I think I remember when, because what Smith said, I didn't have to shoot no one on my record. I didn't have to kill no one to make my record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was positive, man. I respect that.
Right.
But, you know, but at the same, you know, when Eminem was rising up, I mean, I think that's just what that was. And it was just like, man, that's just gimmicky shit.
Yeah,
like, that's not real. Right. You know, so.
He just never been a fan of pop, you know, when it's mixed with hip hop and stuff. So he never been that big of a pop fan. So I guess that's why. But yeah, so, you know, what do y'all think? You know what I mean? Go check it out. You can look on Lord Jamar's page on Instagram. and it shows the picture. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think it's racist or anything like that. You know, he didn't paint his face black. He just had on a mask.
He had a mask on.
You know,
I don't think that's completely different.
I think it was just taken out of context.
And I'm all for Lord Jamar. Don't get me wrong, but I just think on this one, he's reaching a little bit. But that shit was funny today. I was looking up the God Cab. Yo, that nigga called my man Captain King, man. Yo, Harlan.
Yeah, they foolish on there, man. So the Godcast, you know, that's of course his podcast, and they had Vlad on there too.
Yeah,
you know, they have Vlad and of course Godfrey. So and Rod Digger.
Welcome back, Godfrey. First of all,
definitely.
Let's welcome back Godfrey, man.
Clap it up for Godfrey.
Godfrey been away for a while, but it's like damn, one person leave and one person come back. Right. Like damn.
So they definitely, you know, brought a good one in with Godfrey. And he still has his own podcast outside of that, but he sits in on the Godcast as well.
I tell you who, I think Tragic Gaddafi really did his own podcast.
Yeah.
Because he made a good, excellent host.
He did.
He really did.
Yeah.
And he really said some shit, you know, where we were talking about the whole health thing, and like he came through and just like personalized it, man. I really loved him really showing that vulnerability, but it was a serious message as well. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. So and I think that would be dope, man. I would love to hear him on his own, or just come back to the Godcast even more. There's a lot of rappers who I think would be great. I know at one time Kumo D had a show of his own.
Oh, he had
He had a show that was on a channel that I never had, so I never really got a chance to see it, but I always saw clips of it. But he'd be dope for a podcast.
Oh yeah, him and Cool J.
Yeah,
I would love to see that shit. That would be,
we know,
people would tune into that shit.
We know everybody would look for that.
God, that would be, Cool J, you need to fucking make this happen. We keep dropping shit.
Right.
We keep dropping ideas. Give me all this free money.
You see it?
Free money.
The idea. So
free money.
If y'all see Kumo D go on Rock the Bells, you know, we'll know why. It's because of us.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Clap us up, motherfuckers.
Yes, sir. So, but again, you know, we appreciate y'all, but we're gonna keep the show rolling. But yeah, so that's a funny thing. If y'all really go back and watch the show on the Godcast, you know, they talked about a lot of stuff. Of course, they talked about Eminem. They talked about Vlad and snitching on his own self.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. So I bought a brick and most of the brick was trash. He said he was going to give me my money back.
Yo, when he was talking about that, I was like, dude was never going to give you your money back. I know. You from the hood, you know he was never going to give you that money
back.
But I
mean, you know.
He just wanted to make you feel good.
But hey, man, like, you know, I'm not from the streets. Who's to say, like, if I'd done the same thing, I know I'd have got bamboozled. Because I'm not that.
Right.
I mean, I'm witty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not super street smart. I'll just be honest with you.
Yeah.
But but at the same time, like, you know, I mean, I kind of know, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely don't claim I'm the street dude and all that stuff. And, you know, what trips he out about so-called street dudes, especially now, especially, you know, Tekashi snitched 9 and let this open. But motherfuckers come through like, nah, I ain't gonna snitch. I'm street.
Right.
You know, I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Soon police come up. Yo, it's him.
Right.
Them niggas over there. Them niggas right here. Yeah. I'm like, come on.
He's wearing
man.
a blue hard collar shirt.
Yeah.
About a medium size. Facial hair, got a mustache, little thin douchebag mustache, and he's got a haircut like this. They give it all up. Yo, this
nigga Howie sold all the donuts. They're like,
but that was funny to me, man. I was dying. But yeah, y'all should go check that out, man. The Godcast, because it's a good show. They even called Rod Digger while they were doing it.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Because
Because she's out, you know, running around the country doing stuff, you know, so I'm loving that she's still out there active and doing things. I thought she did a good job in that movie she did. You ever seen 13 Ghosts?
Yeah. She was good. Yeah, she was great in that.
Yeah, so and that was a good
I
still
movie.
like that movie. It came on like a week or two ago.
Yeah,
caught it on TV.